Welcome back, guys, to the Arsenal transfer news live show. We're done with this latest news around Arsenal today, of course, going through the latest. David Raya bid rejected. Arsenal did place their first bid in for the Brentford goalkeeper, and it has indeed been rejected by Brentford. Arsenal, of course, will be going back into bid again for the player. Talking about Tomiyasu possibly going to Inter Milan and leaving Arsenal, and also Thomas Partey. Juventus still think they can get the player, so we'll talk. And also, sorry guys, Matt Turner as well to Nottingham Forest. They've also put in a bid, so we've got a lot to dive into today. Please smash that like button, subscribe if you are new. Let's play the intro, guys. Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Plays in before the start of the season. They'll get done before the start. So, guys, let's get right into the news then. Let's start off with David Raya, because lots of news came out yesterday about Arsenal putting in the first bid for the, of course, Brentford goalkeeper, and it has indeed been rejected. Brentford had turned down Arsenal's opening offer, and I'm really not surprised with this one. I'm going to share the screen. David Ornstein did indeed tweet this out about 1 hour ago. He tweeted this out. So yeah, Brentford expected to turn down open offer for David Raya, but proposal is only slightly below what Brentford are seeking, and talks continue. Both parties want deal for the 27-year-old goalkeeper to happen, and now working on final details. So yeah, I think Arsenal offered 20 million plus 3 million add-ons. I think that's 23 million in total. Now, obviously, Brentford would reject that because I think Tottenham wanted David Raya last season for that same amount, and they rejected it. David Raya apparently agreed personal terms with Tottenham as well last season, like he has with Arsenal. But Tottenham just didn't want to pay what Brentford asked for. But looking like our opening offer is slightly below. So I reckon we can honestly get this guy for around 35 mil, you know. I really do. 30 mil, maybe plus 5 mil add-ons. I think that will get to the stage where we'll get him for 35 mil. You know, yeah, it's been rejected as expected, because there's only to set that, you know, amount of price for the player. But, you know, talks still continue, guys. Arsenal definitely want this player. Arsenal go back in for the player. It's looking like we will get this guy. You know, looking like we will get David Raya. And as I said, I think the second bid will be accepted around 35 mil. I think we'll get this player for. And yeah, looking like we're going to sign our full player, guys. Full signing, personal terms. He agreed personal terms last week to join Arsenal. That was never going to be an issue. Now it's just about getting the structure and all that stuff. You know, the structure of the deal, the payment structure, the contract structure, all this structure bollocks and all that stuff. Yeah, it's all about that now. And I think we will eventually reach an agreement with Brentford, and this deal should be done very, very soon, and he'll be our full signing of the window. Another goalkeeper, and I'll also get to my next story about Matt Turner in a minute. But yeah, just, you know, look, I think recapping what I've said about David Raya in the past, guys, I think he's a quality goalkeeper. I really do, and I think this is going to be a good signing for Arsenal. Is it a weird signing? yes. I think in terms of the fact that it came out of nowhere, came out of the blue. I think nobody, if you would have asked any Arsenal fan, do we need a goalkeeper, for this window, they'll probably say no. So they're probably like, oh no, we've got Ramsdale, he's good. We've got Matt Turner, he's a good backup. I don't think we need a new goalkeeper. I think we should maybe, and for me, it's came out of the blue because our main priority should be elsewhere. I think. I hope they still are, of course. Likes of getting in a striker, likes of maybe making or getting and going for Mohamed Kudus, getting another midfielder, getting a backup right winger for Saka. When we got no goalkeeper, guys, someone's knocking at my door. I can't believe it. Someone is actually knocking at my door. Happens every stream. Bear me 1 second, guys. Who is this now, bro? Honestly, bear me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Bloody, my mom knocked on the door. She's back from work. So yeah, sorry about that, but I'm back. What was I saying? I just think with this still, I think it's a quality goalkeeper, and would I mind if he comes in at number one? I actually wouldn't. But I think this guy will come in as competition for Ramsdale. And I think you can have them where they can both rotate. Like in the day, I said it before. But of course, we're back in Champions League football now, right? So we're back in Champions League football, and also we need to change the Premier League. So we can play one in the Champions League. Do I trust Ramsdale in the Champions League? Yes. Do I trust Raya in the Champions League? Yeah, I do. Like this is the thing. Like at least we've got two quality goalkeepers now. Although I don't think we needed it, it's always good to have two of your best positions where you can, rotate. And I think Raya will be a fantastic signing. It came out of nowhere, came out of the blue. But looking like we are going to sign Dario Raya, guys. First bid's been turned down. Second bid should probably get accepted. Person's no issue. So he should be our four signings, So Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, Timber, David Raya. Get Kudus as well. We're proper cooking, guys. And are we winning it? I've got a question for you guys. If we go and get David Raya and Kudus as well, that's 5 signings. Are we winning the transfer window compared to other clubs at the moment? Because I look at other clubs' businesses. I look at Manchester City. They're going to sign Gavardio as a good signing. They haven't signed a lot, I think they still need someone to replace Riyad Mahrez. They're going to sign Gavardio. Newcastle, they've had some good business. They signed Tonali, Harvey Barnes. In terms of the scumbags down the road in Tottenham, they signed Mana Solomon from Fulham. Madison, of course, that's a very good signing for them. I think they signed a few other players as well. But I'd name you one other club. I mean, I know Man United, they've got Onana, Mason Mount. They're going to probably get Amrabat now as well. Chelsea have been doing the business as well. Like I think we are winning the transfer window, in my opinion. Especially if we get Raya in, if we get Kudus in, and as long as we sell our players as well, if we and we've still got to sell about 8, 9, 10 of our deadwood players, then I believe we will be winning the transfer window. I think we are winning the transfer window. As I said, it's been one of the best windows I've seen so far in since I've been supporting Arsenal, man. Honestly, but we still, of course, we still need more. We always need more. It is what it is. We always need more, and I think we have to add more, especially with Jesus getting injured. I think we need another striker, as I keep mentioning. I think we should go in for Kudus now. I don't know what's happening with Caicedo. Who knows? If I think we should go back in for him. That's what I think. It ain't going to happen though. So I do think we still need a lot of different positions. I really do. And also getting rid of those 8, 9, 10 players like Samuel Lokonga, who's going. Austin Tristy's gone now. Runnison needs to go. Carhien needs to go. Aquano needs to go. You know, these players are not going to make it at Arsenal. What's the point of them being there? Okay, and because ultimately, people say that about their squad depth. Well, they're not good enough to play for Arsenal, so what's the point of having him in the squad then? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, Samuel Lokonga for me, he's going to Burnley. Runnison, Hien, Tavares, Eddie Nketiah, who's most likely going to stay now. Balogun most likely will be going. Pepe's gone as well. We're most likely going to rip up his contracts. El Nenny's going to stay. Cedric needs to go. Marquinhos will probably go on loan. I think there's a few others I forgot to mention as well. But yeah, there's quite a few players that we need to get rid of, guys. But yeah, look, as I said, I think this guy's a quality goalkeeper. I really do. I think this guy's a class goalkeeper because, at the end of the day, right? I just think you need. Yes, people will say. Yes, this deals came out of the blue, and you've got Ramsdale there. But this is a similar situation which happened when we brought in Ramsdale initially. When Arteta brought in Ramsdale initially, where we had Leno in goal, and Leno was doing all right in goal. Towards the end of his Oscar career, he kept making mistakes. Though I remember the one against Everton, where I went through his legs. There's a few shaky moments that Leno had towards the end of his Arsenal career. And we brought in our Ramsdale for 35 million from Sheffield. Was it Bournemouth or Sheffield United? I think it's Sheffield United, wasn't it? So we brought in Ramsdale from 35 million from Sheffield United. And we all thought it would be number 2. Everyone thought, he's going to come in backup goalkeeper, cool. When Arteta first signed him. And just like that, Ramsdale played the first 3 games. Leno played the first 3 games of the season. And Ramsdale came in against Norwich. And then that was it for Leno. Finished. Could we see a similar thing happen here? Where, Ramsdale, he's been all right. Well, last season he was excellent, but I'm talking about this season in terms of pre-season. Against Man United, he was shocking. But other than that, he's been pretty decent as always, right? Could we see Raya come in and just, I don't know if Ramsdale plays the first half of the first 3 games of 5 whatever games of the season, and then Raya will come in and take his spot? I don't know. I don't think that's the case because Ramsdale was so good last season for Arsenal. It was crazy. I mean, I know he had a few shaky moments at times. I know his concentration can go a little bit as well. I know sometimes his distribution can be a bit off, but I think he was really good last season for Arsenal. So I think time will tell with this. At the end of the day, having 2 quality goalkeepers is brilliant, and I really think, although it shouldn't be our main priority, and I hope this is not gonna I say come back to bite us, but it's not gonna come back and be like, well, all right, so we just spent 40 million where we can use this money elsewhere. I hope that's not going to be the case because there's players we can use that money and go and get, which I believe will benefit Arsenal more. Don't get me wrong, as I said, don't get my words twisted. I think Raya will benefit Arsenal a lot. I really do think him coming in will really benefit the team. But I believe that can we use that money elsewhere? I'm still. I think we all want Kudus, man. I think we all want Kudus, and we can get Kudus for like 40 mil as well, 50 mil. And I've been really on board with the Kudus story, man. Like I really want Arsenal to go and get Kudus, mainly because he can play a bunch of different positions. He can be a backup to Saka if he really wanted to. And I've been really impressed with him when I have watched him a little bit. I don't watch the Eredivisie, but in the World Cup he was excellent for Ghana. In the Champions League as well, he was really, really good for Ajax. So I've been really excited and that's one that really excites me. I'll say be excited. That is one that really excites me, is to get Mohamed Kudus into Arsenal. I think that's one of the main. That should be our main priority. And of course, if we can, and Chelsea, they're still stalling on the bill, man. They're still stalling on Caicedo. I don't know what's going on, but they're still stalling on Caicedo. Can we go in, do what they did to us with Mudryk in January? Can we go in, hijack the deal, and go and get Caicedo? I would. I don't know about you guys, but I would. But we'll also do that most likely not. But yeah, look, overall, guys, I think second bid will get accepted. This guy is going to come in. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Will Ramsdale get dropped straight away? Will this guy come in as a number 2 or just take Ramsdale's position? I'm looking forward to finding out, guys, and I'm really now we have signed him. Obviously, at first, nobody thought we was going to sign this player. Of course, nobody thought we was going to sign a new goalkeeper this window. Came out of nowhere. But now we have signed him. I'm very, very happy, and I think it's a decent signing. So, yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts. Raya, guys. We're going to find out more, of course, when Arsenal put in their second bid for the player. Hopefully, we'll get accepted this time. But, yeah, he's agreed personal terms. Personal terms, no issue. And he's also... Brentford have rejected Arsenal's first bid to sign him, but we will go back in for a second bid. Most likely be about 30 plus 5 million add-on, something like that, and it will get accepted. So there we go, guys. But yeah, send me 5 for you guys. Comments, me read for the chat. Hope everyone's doing well today as well as always. Thank you guys for always tuning in. So let's have a look. I'm going to get into Thomas Partey, Tomiyasu, Matt Turner. I'm going to get into next as well. But yes, big up to Ella as always. How are you today? I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. I'm happy it's a weekend, you know. Happy weekend to everyone. Hope everyone has a nice weekend this weekend as well. Of course, Community Shield is Sunday, guys. We did a watch on to the game. Oh, I couldn't get a ticket to the Wembley. I was gutted about that. I was really close, but just didn't happen in the end. But yeah, I'm going to be doing obviously. Also, I forgot to say about the preview I did earlier. Before I talk about Community Shield, big up to Seb. I'm sure you guys seen it today. Earlier today, we had Big Steve on the channel. Big up Big Steve as well, absolute legend, Manchester City fan. I'm sure you guys seen him on. I think he goes on Robbie's channel. You know Don Robbie from AirTV. He got his knee channel. I've seen him go on Football Terrace as well. So yeah, big up. It's an amazing guest to have, honestly. Probably the biggest guest I've in terms of his sub count that I've ever had on the channel. So it's really, really good. You know, really, really good. And I couldn't make it. Yeah, sorry guys, I couldn't make it. I had to help my mum with a few things. It's pretty annoying. But yeah. But Seb, thank you so much, man. If you're watching this right now for hosting that preview. Because I wasn't there, I'm doing another preview tonight, guys, 7 p.m. I'm going to get Ryan City go on as well. Big up to Ryan if he's watching this. He's going to come on the channel 7 p.m. We're going to do our preview and predict lineup, combined 11 as well. So stay tuned for that, people. So yeah, we've got 3 streams today. We've had 3 streams today. So yeah, stay tuned for that, people. But yes, as Ella was saying, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well by health as well. Look, at the end of the day, right? And honestly, thank you so much. I think I'm okay. I obviously I've got a group chat, right? It's like my community group chat. If you feel free to join. If anyone wants to join my WhatsApp, we talk about all football, and they know what happened yesterday. And I wasn't going to mention it, but I don't know if I should mention it or not. Maybe at the end of the stream, I'll mention it. But yeah, something really horrible happened yesterday to me, and I'll probably mention it towards the end of the stream. Let me just talk about Arsenal first. But yeah, other than that, I'm really good. Well, to be honest, George, I expect this bid to be rejected by Brentford. I think they will at least, yeah, exactly, get 30 or 30. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, facts. 35 more, I reckon we can get it for. Big up to Jordan. Yeah, man, you have to message me on WhatsApp or call me. Give me a call on WhatsApp, man. Tamina's in the chat. How you doing today, Tamina? Dan Rice at Arsenal. Join. Yeah, he's going to join. We just need to put in a better bid, so it will be accepted, Tamina. Yeah, it's imminent. Yeah. I'm very well, Tamina. How are you doing today? We'll talk about David Raya to Arsenal, Tomiyasu to Inter Milan, Partey to Juventus, Turner to Nottingham Forest as well. Yes, thank you. Really appreciate that. Big up Tom, my man, Tom. Absolute legend, man. Big up Tom, man. Absolute legend. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Arsenal should definitely keep Thomas Partey. Yeah, we got 100%, 110%. We've got to keep him. I'm going to get into more of that. I'm going to get into more on that when I get onto it, you know. But yeah, my Premier League predictions video is up. Of course, I'll go and watch this after this, man. Of course I will. if anyone would like to watch that after this video, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good, Josh, after your nap earlier. F the haters. Yes, my man. Big up to form. Legend, man. Legend. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, at least you made it 5 minutes ago. At least you made it. That's why I was a bit late. That's why I was meant to be. But yeah, I made it 5 minutes ago. I was like, I might do. I think because I do this every single day, I might as well add a little intro to it as well. Because why not in it? But yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you. From says, I think it's good to see us strengthening the strong position, though. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about, you know. Having you mean you look at other clubs like Manchester City, yeah. Man City got two world class. I'm telling you, they're world class. Erling Haaland's number one. Strikers. Erling Haaland's number one. Julian Alvarez number two. They've got two proper strikers that can rotate. You can trust them to rotate as well. Of course, Haaland always plays because he's Haaland. But if Haaland never got injured, always count Alvarez. He's world class. You know, it's like with us having Ramsdale and David Raya. You know, I think there's two quality goalkeepers you can easily rotate. We haven't got worry, even though I don't think Turner was not even that bad. We haven't got worry about, say, if Ramsdale gets injured or something, or you know, or say if we want to rotate the Champions League or any other cup competitions, we can easily do that, and we don't have to worry about the quality of the goalkeeper, do we? So yeah. Bro's very like Lee Gunner with a beer delivery at the door. Oh man, that's class. Cheers, man. Cheers. Big up, big up. We're in a race with Chelsea to sign Caicedo, right? Apparently, you was that mystery club or something. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, let's get into the next piece of news. We'll talk about Matt Turner. Let's get into this piece of news. Fabrizio has gave us an update on Matt Turner. Let's have a look. Yes, Matt Turner. Here he is. Because Nottingham Forest came in for Matt Turner, putting their first official bid. Permanent deal as well. Most likely will be accepted because Arsenal are getting David Raya in. So, Nottingham Forest submitted an official bid for Matt Turner. Understanding proposal will be made for permanent transfer. Talks advance of Arsenal. Crucial step in goalkeepers domino as Arsenal keep negotiating with Brentford. David Raya deal is getting closer. Looks like Matt Turner's gone, guys. Looks like Matt Turner's gone to Nottingham Forest. End of the day, right? I think it's a shame that he's going. And it doesn't have. I don't know how much we really get for the guy, but I kind of think it's a shame that he's going because I thought he wasn't that bad of a goalkeeper. I'll be honest. You know, I'll be honest. I thought he was actually decent. I know we barely saw him, only a few odd games, especially in the Europa League last season. But in the Europa League last season, I thought he put in a good shift. I really do, and I thought, and he impressed me the most, not for Arsenal, but in the World Cup. I thought playing for USA. That's when I saw him the most in the World Cup. I was like, yeah, oh, you know what? This guy's all right. I think when they played against England and they held him to a 0-0 draw, I think, yeah, and he made some quality saves that game. And in the Gold Cup as well, man can actually save penalties as well. Man can, we should have had him, the other day, even though we won it. But Ramsdale saved one penalty anyway. Big up Ramsdale. But yeah, he can actually save penalties. It's like, yeah, you know, I think in the Gold Cup, he saved a few. So, and what I've seen him at Arsenal, you know, we saw him in the FA Cup, we saw him in the obviously Europa League. He looked pretty decent, and I'm sort of disappointed that he didn't get more of a chance. And I know he's definitely leaving, of course, because he didn't even play in the Emirates Cup game, did he? You know, so I know he's definitely gone in the Emirates Cup game. But I think in terms of the player side point of view, yeah, this is another perfect move. It's similar to Austin Trusty. And funny enough, we both signed him from in the same window, didn't we? We both signed Austin Trusty. Matt Turner was like, oh, who? Yeah, but same with Austin Trusty and Matt Turner. Like these similar, Austin Trusty's gone to Sheffield United on a permanent 5 million, yeah. But with Matt Turner as well, I think it's a perfect move for him. You know, because he will walk straight into that Nottingham Forest team as the main choice goalkeeper, I think. I mean, let me quickly, I was going to have a look. Let me look at Nottingham Forest goalkeepers. Let me compare Nottingham Forest's goalkeepers quickly. I'm going to have a look quickly, guys. Nottingham Forest squad. Have a look. Let's have a look. Nottingham Forest squad, yeah? So, let me see the goalkeepers, because Because let's see, does he walk straight into their team? I think he does. If we look at their goalkeepers, right, they've got Wayne Hennessy. He's clear of Wayne Hennessy. Yeah, I don't care. Wayne Hennessy, too old. Matt Turner's clear. And then they've got Aaron Bott and then Ethan Horace. Matt Turner will walk straight into all of them, past all of them, and he'll become the first choice goalkeeper for Nottingham Forest. So I think, as a player, it's a perfect move for him. You're saying in the Premier League, you play week in, week out in the Premier League, yeah? For no disrespect, but a loyal Premier League side club. So he doesn't have that much pressure on him, to be honest. Like, no disrespect. Of course, the only pressure that he has is keeping Forest up for next season, so they don't get relegated. So I think this is a perfect move for him, and I really do. And I wish him all the best, man, because I would like to see him more at Arsenal. Same with Austin Trusty, but it looks like of course Arteta is willing to let him go. Arteta doesn't seem breaking past Ramsdale. Same as Austin Trusty. They're not in his plans by looks of things. Hence why we're going to get David Raya, and Matt Turner's going to Nottingham Forest. So I need to find out the price tag, guys, that we're going to get for the player. Let me have a look. Matt Turner. Let's have a look. Anyone in the chat can help me out. What's the price tag? Anyone know what the price tag and what they've actually bid for Matt Turner? Let me know in the chat. How much have we actually bid for Matt Turner? Serena says Arsenal linked with his player Josh Tulam to Arsenal. Really? I'll have a look at that, man. Big up Jordan, man. Call me on WhatsApp after. Big up to Ryan. Nice one. All right. I need to find out the price tag of. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. How much they bid for Matt Turner. Oh, I just realised they got Dean Henderson back, don't they? As well, Nottingham Forest. I still think Matt Turner walks into their team. I really do. I still think Matt Turner walks into their team. So, yeah, guys, looking like Matt Turner is going to be leaving Nottingham Forest. They're going to sign him. So, yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that. But, yeah, Matt Turner, wish him all the best. Shame it never worked out. Shame he didn't really get a proper chance at Arsenal as well. But, yeah, it is what it is, guys. All right, let's move on to the next story. We're going to talk about Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu to Inter Milan. Let's get into this today. Inter Milan. This is by Football Italia. Forza Italia. Football Italia. Inter evaluate move for Arsenal defender Tomiyasu. Let's go through this. Inter reportedly considering picking up defender Tairiko Tomiyasu, who could be on his way out of Arsenal this summer. The 24-year-old Japanese right back going to go from Bologna in the summer of 2021 in a deal worth 18.6 million euro, penny in a 4-year contract with an option for a fifth. Tomiyasu struggled for consistent minutes in North London last season, and the arrivals of Javid Kiwa and Julian Timber suggests he will feature even less regularly, leaving him in a difficult spot. CalcioMercato.com reports that Tomiyasu has proposed to Inter, who are now considering making a move for the Arsenal defender this month. The Nerazzurri like the idea of picking up the 24-year-old on a loan deal with a permanence clause attached, and the fact that he knows Serie A very well is a key factor. His non-EU status is also not a problem, considering that there's 2 free slots in the squad. The only obstacle for Inter will be Tomiyasu's wages. He currently earns around 3.5 million gross per season, and he wouldn't be able to take advantage of the growth decree with a 1-year loan deal. So yes, Calcio Mercato saying in a proposed Tomiyasu. Yeah, pretty much like that. Cool. All right, so looking at Tomiyasu, guys, what do we think about this? For me, if it's a loan deal, I'll do it, because at the end of the day, right? Although I actually rate Tomiyasu, by the way, on his day, when he is fit, he's actually all right. He can play centre back, can't he, as well? Obviously, he's played mostly right back. He even played left back against. Remember against Liverpool when he pocketed Mo Salah, he played left back. He played really well there. But is he even going to fit in for a loan deal? Is he going to get game time at Inter Milan when Inter Milan have got Dumfries playing in right back, right wing back? I guess they can play him centre back because did they play a back three as well? Yeah, I think they play a back three. So I guess they can play him centre back. That's probably where he's most likely going to play. But if it's a loan deal, do you really think, you know, it's necessary? Is he even going to get any minutes at Inter Milan when you got Dumfries, who is levels above this guy? You know, with all due respect to Tomiyasu, and I know no bias aside, but Dumfries is levels above Tomiyasu. Is he? So he ain't going to get into his position. So I can see him maybe playing in a back three, where he played for Bologna in the centre back, because he can't play there. So yeah, I said that the issue with Tomiyasu is he's injury prone, man. He's made of glass. I swear to you, he's made of glass. He's injury prone. His injury record's insane. Every single time he gets injured, you can never stay fit. Can never stay fit, and that's been his issue. Like I think he's had some really good games at Arsenal. Remember the game against Southampton when we won 3-0? He was superb. Obviously against Liverpool as well when we beat them 3-2. I said he has Salah in his pocket. Superb playing left back that game as well. I just think he can't stay fit. He just can't stay fit, and I just don't. For me, I always said it this season. Give him one more season, because realistically, is he going to get into our squad? Probably not this season. Is he going to get into his right back position? Probably not. We got Ben White and Timber there now. Centre back, no chance for Saliba and Gabriel. Left back, no. You got Zinchenko, Tierney. Hopefully Tierney will get more minutes. Probably not, but and even Kiwa. So he's not going to really fit into our squad at all. He's not going to play any Premier League games next season. He'll most likely play the Carabao Cup and FA Cup games. That is it. So yes, I think we should loan him out. I think we should. But to Inter Milan, who currently have Denzel Dumfries playing in his position, is it really necessary when he's going to get no minutes? I don't think it is, unless they play him centre back. It will make more sense if they do play him centre back. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens with this one, guys. But I don't know, man. For me, Tomiyasu, I would get rid of him for a loan deal, I think. Because permanent-wise, I have to wait and see how he does it on loan first. I'll definitely loan him out because he's not going to get any minutes at Arsenal this season. So Inter Milan want him. They can have him on a loan deal. But Jordan says, I want one like that intro, Josh, bro, with McAllister on it. All right, call me on WhatsApp after this, bro. And then I'll sort you one out. Big up Tony, early doors, man. What are you saying? What's happening to your club? You ain't signed no one yet. What? We gave you 105 million and you signed no one. What is going on? And you want Harry Maguire and James Ward-Prowse. I think James Ward-Prowse is good at free kicks. That's about it. But yeah, you want Harry Maguire and James, like, what is going on? Why West Ham saying no one yet? You know what I mean? But big up to you, man. I'm all good, thanks. I'm all good. I hope you're doing well, my friend. As always, big up to early doors legend, man. But what is going on with West Ham, mate? With the Irons. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice weekend as well. Thank God it's a weekend. But hope everyone is going to watch the Sunday Community Shield clash against Man City. We've got Man City, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the game, but I'm just like, it's Man City in it, so I'm nervous. But yeah, Tomiyasu, guys, Inter Milan, looking like it could be done. But to be fair, for Fabrizio came out the other day and said there's no Italian clubs in for Tomiyasu, but then there's more reports coming out, so you've got to take this one with a pinch of salt. I do think Arsenal would get rid of Tomiyasu as well. So that's another one to add to the list. I think Tomiyasu, shame he couldn't stay fit enough to play for Arsenal. I think when he did stay fit and he played, he got his chance. I think he took his chance. I know he played really poor against Man City when we lost 3-1. We made a horrible mistake, and I was like, oh man, Tomiyasu, what are you doing? But other than that, I think he was all right. So if he does go, wish him all the best. All right, final story, guys. Final story. We'll go through this comment quickly. George, we're coming to the banter club. So come on the banter bus. Jesus, man. Do you know, I did my Premier League prediction yesterday, right? for the table, and I put you lot 10th. I was like, West Ham, come on, West Ham, you got to get mid-table. My obviously, I think you know RD12, yeah. He got you relegated. He was like, they're gonna get relegated because it's had no one, and because you're in Europa League as well. Like, if you imagine if you win the Europa League, you get relegated, and you play Champions League in the Championship, that'd be scenes. But I think you're just about to stay up, to be honest. But I put you 10th. I was like, they're going to sign some players. You know, they got 105 million. Surely you got to spend it. Surely you got to spend it. But yeah, Keylor Navas. What do you mean, Keylor Navas? No, but he's retired. I swear, he's retired now. I know he was at Forest, but he's left now. He's left now. So, all right, final story, people. We're talking about Thomas Partey. Why is this even a thing? Why do we want to get rid of Thomas Partey? Please don't make this happen. But yeah, once again, another report saying Juventus are coming back in. They're coming back in for Thomas Partey. Juventus made new contact with Arsenal over Thomas Partey transfer. Juventus have made fresh contact with Arsenal as they look to sign the Ghanaian international midfielder this summer, according to reports in Italy. Juventus is understood to be Partey's preferred destination should Arsenal sanction his departure. Several Saudi Pro League clubs also registered an interest in the 30-year-old who played a key role in the Gunners' title challenge last season. Exactly, he did. While Partey's ability has never been in question, his durability has also cost him and Arsenal dear when they have needed him the most. In each of the two last campaigns, his form and fitness has deteriorated during the run-ins, which has led to speculation that Arsenal could cash in on the player who has 2 years on his current contract. While Arteta insists Partey remains a super important player for Arsenal, Juventus not giving up on a potential deal, and reports claim that they have made new contact with the Gunners over the possibility of signing the player. There's thought that Juventus signing Partey will only happen if the Italians start making another sale, with the United States midfielder Weston McKennie looking likely to stay. Juventus could also potentially raise some funds to make a bid for Partey if Chelsea agrees to their proposed swap deal involving Romelu Lukaku. Serie A clubs often do some Vlahovic to the Blues and want a €40 million fee from Chelsea as part of the transfer. Juventus fans appear to be unhappy of the club's attempts to land Lukaku and stage a protest about it. I'm not surprised. It's Lukaku. Never miss a cool. Thank you, thank you, Metro. Right. Yeah. So with Partey, guys, yeah, this should not be a thing. There should be no talk about him leaving at all. Simple. You got 100% keep. I don't know what him. I'm sorry. This guy is too important to Arsenal. You remove Partey, we ain't gonna be successful next season. Simple as that. Our midfield will be dross. So I'm sorry. No, it would be. Yeah, I know we've got Declan Rice there, but Declan Rice is fantastic. Cool. I don't. To be honest, the midfield next season, I say this all the time, should be Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, Odegaard. Simple as that. Havertz can play. Well, where's Havertz going to play? Probably attacking midfielder or centre forward. Wherever Havertz will play, he'll play. But this guy, Thomas Partey, is so important to Arsenal. One of the main reasons why we were in the title challenge last season was because of him. Because he had like 5 poor games towards the end of the season, right? Which Saka also did, by the way. No one wants Saka to be sold. People want to sell him. Why? Keep Partey. This guy is, and I keep saying it, he's the most important player to Arsenal. He's not the best. He's the most important player to Arsenal. Right? People may disagree. People may say it's Odegaard because he's a captain or whatever. People may say it's Saliba. Everyone's, it's up to their opinion. But for me, Thomas Partey is the most important player to Arsenal, and we should not ever have this conversation about him being sold. I'm sorry. He just, you can't send him. I mean, look, when he's coming, I know it's only pre-season, but look, when he's came in this pre-season, and you're telling me we want to sell that. I thought against Monaco, he was probably our best player against Monaco. Against Barcelona, was superb. Even against Nuremberg in the first half, probably our best player as well. Like, this guy has to stay. Yes, he's getting older, but not selling this season. Not selling this season. This guy is so important. I don't get it. Why we want to sell him and replace him with who then? So we get rid of Partey, then what? Then what? We're going to play Havertz and Rice next to each other. We're going to play Jorginho and Rice next to each other. Or we're going to get Lavia instead. No chance. No chance. The only exception, and I'll say this again, the only exception, guys, for us to sell Partey, if we were to sell Partey, the only exception I would take is if we were to replace him with either one of Caicedo, Tchouameni, Frankie Dion, then I'll say fair enough. But are we going to do that? Most likely not. Especially with not the last one I mentioned. Maybe Caicedo. I still think that there's a 20% chance we can go back in for him. I don't think that's going to happen. But if we were to get Caicedo and then replace him with Partey, then fair enough. But other than that, no chance. Keep him 100%. Yeah, simple as that. Partey's got to stay, guys. And Juventus want him. They can try. Good luck, Juventus. All right, Juventus. If you want Partey, give me Chiesa. Give me Vlahovic. Give me 5 players for Partey. Give me your 5 best players for Partey, Juventus, and then maybe we can have the conversation to sell Partey. But no, all jokes aside, guys. All jokes aside, you've got to keep him. You have to keep him because what? Because you have 5 poll games. People want to get rid of him now. Why? We shouldn't be having this conversation about getting rid of him. You know, for me, the first player I see on the team sheet should be Partey. That's how important he is to Arsenal. That's what I see in him. I think he's Arsenal's most important player, and I think we should not be selling to Juventus. Simple as that. You know, he's got to stay. I know he's getting. I know he's banning on age a little bit, but then let's wait till like maybe next summer then, because Partey came into Arsenal from Atletico Madrid, 50 million release clause. I think it's 45, 50 million release clause, right? Everyone's like, oh, we need him to get Champions League football. So now he's got Champions League football. Why do you want to sell him? Like, he is a world-class player. Thomas Partey, right, is top 3 best CDMs in the Premier League. He's in the top 3. He's third, maybe pushing second, but Rodri's top. Casemiro's top, Rodri's second, Partey's third. You can have the debate in terms of Premier League, not overall, in terms of trophies, because Casemiro should be top in terms of he's won. Look what he did at Real Madrid. Look how he changed Man United's midfield this season. Rodri is Rodri, as we know, and Partey's up there as well. Top 3 best CDMs in the Prem. Declan Rice is behind in 4th or maybe 5th at the moment, right? So we want to sell that. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But yeah, Juventus control what they want. Hopefully we don't sell him. Hopefully we keep him because we've got to keep him. He's going to be a crucial part to once again challenge for the league title and once again challenge for trophies next season. So I think we've got 100% keep Thomas Partey. But yeah, guys, that is all the news today. Let me know you guys' thoughts about all that. Tony says it's internal politics, Moyes, and is that your owner then? This Stadion, whatever his name is. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. Yeah, man, I'll put you guys mid-table. Even on last season, you guys almost got relegated, didn't you? But yeah, on Matt Turner. Yeah, but Keylor Navas is left now, Jordan. So he will get in. Big up to Rory. I know you're live. Yeah, you're live 4:45. You're doing your preview. Yeah, I'm buzzing, man. I'm looking forward to the game as well. I can't wait for it. You know, Wembley. We love Wembley. We always win at Wembley, don't we? I mean, the only time we lost Wembley was against Man City, funny enough. Carabao Cup final, 3-0. We got battered. But other times at Wembley, we beat Man City 2-0 in the FA Cup. We beat them in the FA Cup again. 2-1 in 2017 when Alexis scored. We beat them in the Community Shield 3-0. So, and we love to win the Community Shield as well. Like, we've won the most Community Shields, I'm pretty sure. No. So I think that's Man United. We've won the most FA Cups, and Man United have won the most Community Shields. But we've won quite a lot. I think we've won like 15 Community Shields, I swear. Is it 15 or is it 14? I can't remember. But we've won a bunch of Community Shields, so we love to win the Community Shield. So I'm going to say my thing for the preview, but I'm also doing mine later today, 7 p.m. as well. I've got Ryan City Go, Man City fan, another City fan coming on. That's later today, guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Should be good. We're going to go through, do a very, very interesting debate about our combined 11 as well. How many players do Arsenal? How many players? How many Arsenal players get into Man City's team? We're going to find out, people. We're going to have a very, very good debate about that. So make sure you guys don't miss that. It should be a good one. But yes, I'm looking forward to the game, man. Honestly, looking forward to the game, and I think I'll give a little spoiler. I think we'll win. But yeah. But yeah, guys, I think that is all the news today, people. That is all the news today. We're out of here, people. Any more comments? Any more questions? Let me know. Who's that player that Tamina said we were linked with? Yeah, I'm gonna search this guy up. What's his name? Let's have a look. I've heard of the name Tulam, obviously, but I don't know if it's one I'm on about. Let's have a look. Let me. Is he the Nice player? He is the Nice player. I don't want him. I don't want him. I'm sorry. Liverpool will try and get this guy as well. Are we linked with him now? Let's have a look. We are linked with him. We're keeping tabs on the player. Look, okay, so guys, we've got some news. Big up to Mina. So let's read through this. I don't know about this player, man. Oh, man. Where does he even play? Let's find out. So, Arsenal monitoring the 22-year-old Frenchman. French outfit, of course, Liquid. They're very reliable. We'll put it back in June that Liverpool had agreed personal terms of Nice midfielder Thuram and preparing a formal bid with the league inside expected to accept of around 35 million. However, no move came to pass in Liverpool since turning their attention towards Romeo Lavia. Now Arsenal have been linked with Thuram. Arsenal were hoping to bring in another midfielder before the summer window closes, and they're keeping tabs on Thuram. A report from the Independent claims no potential transfer fee is mentioned in the report, but as mentioned above, a fee somewhere in the region of 35 million could be enough to secure the deal. He's a defensive-minded midfielder who works well in the box-to-box role should Arsenal indeed sign him. It means that most likely Thomas Partey will become surplus to requirements, and he would be competing with Thuram and Declan Rice for the spot. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't compete with Thuram. What are you chatting about? He wouldn't keep. Thuram would be competing with him, mate. What is this article chatting about? Thuram scored 2 and assisted 8 for Nice in 2023. I do not want this player at all at Arsenal. Sorry, we need better than Thuram. We need better than Thuram. And to say, this article to say that Partey's going to be competing with Thuram. No, he's not. What are you on about? You telling me Thuram's better than Partey? Have a break. Honestly. But no, guys, I don't know. I don't see Arsenal going for Thuram, I'll be honest. I don't see us. I mean, we could be monitoring him, cool. But we should be getting better than Thuram. Simple as that. Sorry about that, guys, but simple as that, man. I don't want Thuram, you know. Don't know anything about the player. All the nice played for Nice. Nice had a shocking season, apparently, in League last season. So, yeah, that's all you need to know, guys. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later today, this evening, 7 p.m. I've got Ryan City Go coming on the channel. As I said, stay tuned for it. We're going to be doing our, obviously, match preview, Arsenal's brilliant lineup, Man City's brilliant lineup, combined 11 as well. So we've got a lot. We've got a lot to discuss. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I won't be here tomorrow with any videos. But I'll maybe hopefully do a few pre-recorded videos. I'm out all day tomorrow. There may be an evening stream tomorrow. That's the only stream tomorrow, guys. Will be an evening, maybe transfer stream in the evening, but that's about it. And then obviously Sunday, match day, watch along, match reaction, player ratings, fan cams. I might bring back fan cams after the game. I have to see how many people are available. But if anyone does want to do a fan cam, then let me know. But yeah, I'll bring them back. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Take care, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today's show. Smash like on the way out if you haven't already. And we're out of here, people. Take care, everyone.